What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a very special edition of the Fight Factory Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live from the Stand Comedy Club in New York City, New York. It is Dave Sturcio. It is Tommy Tequila. It is Chris Payne. And ladies and gentlemen, filling in a much better looking fourth member of our show.
With the pitties.
And of course, Mike Figs, comedian Mike Figs, who is also in the building, does a lot of work here at the Stand, and we'll learn a bit about you as we go. But I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. Obviously, going into this thing, we are 20 days away from the war on the shore. 20, that's right, guys. Next week, it's going to be in the teens. In the teens, we are there. We are starting to finally monitor the weather and all that fun shit that comes with it. I looked at it today. I was horrified. But anyway, that's just me. Fellas, Tommy, Chris, Figs, how we doing? Everybody doing all right?
Pretty good, man.
Dominating life. We got a Tiki Monday on Monday. Now we're in the Stand on Wednesday.
It took me to today to recover. There's a lot of booze. A lot of booze. And speaking of booze, where do you get your booze? Arthur Cantina Wine and Spirits, right there in the Bronx. You can go check those guys out. They're proud sponsors of our show. Very excited about that. We are excited about the Stand coming on as sponsors of our show. And of course, everything else in between. Richard Lucas Chevrolet, our friend at Garden State Orthopedics, they're also going to be hanging out there. Rubbing people down, not like Deshaun Watson, like the good way, like a real good massage, not like
Tucker.
Listen, man, Justin Tugger. First of all, it is Justin Tugger, now newly released kicker in the NFL. But anyway, everybody. The Cowboys. Cowboys have fantastic. Well, no, you guys are done after your boxing session. That was prior to this.
I was a nose guard in high school, so.
Oh, were you? Okay. Hey, all right. Some 1 tech and 3 techs over here. What? Nobody cares about that. You're on the field. But also, of course, other sponsors that are included on this show. Our good friends at Superbird Tequila took care of us. And I'm probably missing a bunch off the top of my head. Obviously, Santiago Sports, who just had a
Sports Foundation,
yes.
Steve Luckman at Wells Fargo.
I will say,
Ringside Collectibles.
Santiago Sports had themselves a day over at Fanatics Fest at the Javits Center.
Chelsea Green, that was dope.
Chelsea Green had a segment over there. That was very cool.
How hard can we go on this podcast?
Full send. You can do whatever you want.
Chelsea, if you're listening,
Cardona, if you're not,
I got a mason jar that I need you to blast one in there for me, baby. I love Chelsea Green.
All right.
I would risk it all, baby.
This is why he signed for the team.
This is why he got his 10-day contract with the NBA. So those take care of our sponsors. The sponsors take care of us. We want to thank everybody for coming on board. We're so close. We had to make our adjustment last week with the Fatal 4-Way for the number one contender for the Openweight Championship. We took care of that. Everybody's ready to go. We made a nice little post today about our cast and crew that are going to be helping us out. So now it's pretty much down to brass tacks and waiting. We're going to get our T-shirt game going. We got our hats coming in. All the merchandise will be ready to rock. Very excited about all that. So
I didn't bring a plastic cup.
You did not bring a plastic. There's glass cups there. You can leave it just like Chappelle left his roach here.
I don't have coffee.
Oh, man.
And where's the booze? You're
out of your element right now.
Fine. I remember the boxing clubs. I forgot the tequila.
Hello.
It's
Michael?
It's the bat phone. Michael.
Payne?
Yeah. Christopher, where are you? Payne? How did you wind up at this stand? We don't know that either. Apparently, Payne's double parked, so we're going to make this quick. So, anyway.
Just got my idea. Can I ask you a question about Chelsea Green real quick?
Sure.
So, we all watch WWE. Chelsea Green's in there now. I think she's great. I love her shtick. But I feel like, they're not really... Like, I want to see her really go off. Like, she fought Penta at one point, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Like, did they have a crazy match? Like, I want to see Chelsea. I want Chelsea to go off. I want to see her really,
She's fantastic. Everything she's done has turned to gold. Every character she's developed has turned to gold.
Yeah.
We're kind of waiting.
2 years on the podcast. She's amazing.
We're waiting. Look, they gave her the rub with the first United States Championship.
That was cool. Yeah.
That was cool for her. But now she's got the what you call what do they call it?
The hereditary fort, whatever.
The security secret Hervis. Secret Hervis. There you go.
Cool. I love
which is dope.
Didn't Piper Niven hurt somebody that day?
She put her whole body on that chick.
Did you see her tweet? She did a Charlotte Flair. She was unfortunately at certain times. You practice things time and time again, but they just go wrong and someone gets hurt. Unfortunately, this was not one of these times. Next time, I'll be sure to put Charlotte down.
Oh, God.
Bro, she and
that's what she. Yes, she did it to Charlotte.
Yeah,
Charlotte had her. Yes.
and her leg was bent backwards.
The sell, I think
Her
it was a
and
really
Charlotte
good
got hurt
sell.
again? Like,
no. I
don't know.
She said it was fine, but the sell was strong.
Whatever.
Oh, my Lanta.
Her and Nia Jax need to be.
Yeah, well, Nia Jax is another story. I mean,
Nia, didn't she break Rhea Ripley's ribs at some point?
She
Something?
broke
Becky's face.
Becky's face.
I mean, we can go on and on.
My heart.
Nepotism at its finest.
What was the name of that chair she sat on?
Huh?
What was the name of the chair she sat on?
What is this made of? Steel?
Well, maybe they should be welded at the joints better.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. One of my favorite segments with her, though, was when she'd shoot fight, throwing hands with Charlotte in the middle of a ring on a random Monday Night Raw.
Well, that's what happens when you want to be pretend tough.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, listen,
Oh.
pretend tough, real tough, who gives a shit? I just know that anytime that she's in the ring, it's, off warning signs are up. Just protect yourself at all costs. But as far as Chelsea Green goes, yes, we're also awaiting not only just Chelsea Green, but we finally, I know we've been clamoring for it on this show for a while, because there's a rumor that AJ Styles didn't want to go to Saudi, and that's why Dom all of a sudden popped up on the injury report.
Because AJ, AJ is daddy's a hardcore Republican.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's. That's the rumor that I've heard.
Whether you're right or left, I would not want to go to
No,
Saudi.
I know, but AJ's a country boy. He's like, I ain't going to. Yeah,
It just doesn't seem like a fun place to be right now.
He's a Georgia boy. There's no
Yeah,
way he's
like,
going to be
oh,
over there
what?
not like.
Hell no, man.
So yeah, he's like, I'll fucking wreck all y'all. Don't even try that. Boy,
You made me fight that queer Logan Paul. And now you want me to go with all these camel herders? Are you crazy?
You never said that on the show.
No,
listen,
full send it is.
I'm sorry. Don't be
Full
sorry.
send
It's full send.
asterisk. Full send asterisk.
Yeah, right. Thank you for our sponsors who are no longer with us. No,
They weren't ready.
They weren't ready.
We don't make fun of them or the hard R retards.
That's AJ Styles, man. And here's the thing: Logan Paul's a great wrestler. Though. I like Logan
I like
Paul.
what he's
I'm
doing.
just, with AJ's perspective, I imagine he's like, I gotta bring this fucking guy. You know
So-
what I mean? AJ
so
Apparently,
apparently
the last pay-per-view, I hate how good Logan Paul is.
I know.
Logan's great.
He's
Logan's
caught-
really good.
He's got the gift, and it's great to see. But what I was getting to is that match is no longer taking place. They'll probably put it on a Monday Night Raw somewhere, or maybe Saturday night's main event. I don't know, whatever they want to do with the Intercontinental title. But this opened the door for my guy, our guy, Karrion Kross. We'll get a match in Saudi to wrestle against Sami Zayn. So that's official. I'm pumped for it. It's about time.
It's kind of hilarious, though. Like, everyone in America wants him to work and wrestle. Nah, we'll just do vignettes in the back. We're going to Saudi. No, you're on. They want you. They want you.
So then, what did he do?
We fear the safety of all of our superstars, so Karrion, now's your time.
Oh, so that means that something happened in the back that we don't know about,
As far
right?
as-
They're not playing him for. Why are they not pushing him? Is it because he
I think
pissed
they're
off
just-
Triple H? or
No,
something,
I think
or-
they're planting a bunch of seeds, and they've been trying to build this. The crowd is obviously bought in.
Now they got
The
it.
crowd is bought in. They sold out of his merch a bunch of times. Like he was
Wow.
number one over like Cody and
His
Cena.
book
And like,
sold out.
his
like
book
3
sold
separate
out.
times.
Right. So like he's doing a bunch of cool shit.
I think he's just waiting for that perfect time.
And this
to
is
unleash him.
now here's
Well, what's the
where
perfect time before it becomes too much?
well that's what I'm saying. Here comes the hard part now. Now you got Sami Zayn coming off the King of the Ring loss, right? And now he's pissed off. He's all
crazy.
like,
Yeah,
which is fine because I didn't pick Sammy to get there.
Is that because the Saudi people pick who they want?
Nah, it's because he sucks.
He don't like
But the
it.
Blue Thunder Bomb is so cool.
Yeah.
It is. Somebody else does it.
And so is the haluva kick.
I can't stand him. When he did Bloodline work, he was great as a comedic role. I
Um,
can't
Yes,
stand
yeah,
him
yeah,
as
yeah.
fucking.
So-
Tommy, if you're up, get me a cup.
it's just as he's gonna cut in
No,
front of
I
what?
gotta spit into it.
Anyway,
I'm surprised because the Saudis like Sammy.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? He's Muslim,
is?
right? Is he,
Yeah.
he's yeah.
He-
So
is he?
Yeah.
yeah, Sammy's
yes.
never heard he's a Muslim.
His gear has.
We'll watch.
What was that?
We'll watch it. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, there is. I can get you guys water if you want me to fill up some
No,
water.
I'll be right back. Just keep talking.
Anyway.
It's Sammy anyway.
So no, but the cool part is that Karrion Kross is finally getting the burn and finally getting a match that he absolutely has earned and deserved. The problem is, can you get this hyped about Karrion Kross's final? Like this isn't like WWE main event or whatever. Like these little dark matches, right? This is a fucking big deal for him. It's a Saudi Arabia match on a big stage. Can he lose? Like, I know winning and losing really doesn't make a lot of sense anyway, doesn't matter, but like, can you book Karrion Kross right now and have him just lose on his first pay-per-view match?
Take it.
I don't think he should. I think he should win.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think
they should push him now at this point. Like, fuck it, let's push him.
Or doesn't think it matters.
You're going to get the crowd
He got
response
punched in the
regardless.
face on Monday night.
And then he laughed.
And he laughed. He goes, it's working perfect.
That was great.
Got him. You got him, right?
That was great.
He does not
Yeah, right
care.
over there? Nice.
There you go.
Perfect.
He does not care if he wins or loses. He's playing this weird-ass mind game with everyone that he's carrying across. This weird mind game. We're saying that it doesn't matter if carrying across wins or loses against Sami Zayn. All these mind games that he's playing, he's just trying to get everyone around him to be evil. So I don't think a winner, as long as that continues, it's a Bray Wyatt thing. How everyone that Bray Wyatt touched kind of changed, which I saw something, and I have another theory with that, how John Cena is still trapped inside the Bray Wyatt zone.
Oh, I saw that. It's crazy.
Which I think is awesome.
But if that really happens, it would be sick.
I'm missing everything you're saying.
TBC. Right now. So now carrying cross, everyone he touches wants to be evil. I don't think it matters if carrying cross loses or not. I think it matters if he has a great match, and I think the perfect dance partner to have a banger match is Sami Zayn.
I will never question Sami Zayn's in-ring ability. I think he's one of the better
I will
ones.
always question Sami's out-of-ring ability.
Even all of the fucking ladder matches.
Well, he said out-of-ring ability. He said
I
get it because he's, to me, and again,
he's not the only one.
This isn't a popular opinion. I don't think, I would much rather Seth Rollins never speak again. Like, he gets the, it's like
even
whiny.
This promo Monday night was aces.
Yeah, but I
it wasn't
still think,
whiny. It was reminding you
but that
who he was.
Yeah,
but I think his tone of voice was very
still
like,
not changing my
motherfucker.
It doesn't change the other stuff that he does. Because like him, Sammy, Becky, Charlotte, their promos, they never are. Cena had a flawless promo the other day. When did he whine?
When he did the
When did he cry?
Yeah,
when did he scream? All those people that I just mentioned are just 4 examples of top people that all they do is yell and scream and cry.
It just comes off very whiny.
God,
comes off very whiny.
And it's every fucking time. And the reason why I don't just like CM Punk, even though he does the same thing, his tone is always different. It's never.
Pro wrestling is all about.
It's like listening to fucking Chucky.
Like the your audience, right? And relating to your audience. What's the WWE audience?
Yeah,
bunch of whiny
bitches, fucking bitches,
fat, smelly, bottom feet.
I was saying,
you guys are right here.
Keyboard warrior.
I was saying,
my bad.
We're at Tiki Bar the other day. We're at Tiki
I
Bar
thought we
the
were
other
all
day.
eating together.
Yeah, we're at Tiki Bar the other night, and we're like, oh, I was like, man, a lot of talent around here, right? And I'm like, and don't worry.
The girls are hot too.
In 3 weeks, in 3 weeks from now, this all changes to 450-pound sweaty, fucking nasty wrestling fans.
Every 20
minutes, I would have did with Gangrel.
Every like 20 minutes, you'd be like, "Oh, look at this," and then I'd be like, "Yeah, well, look at that slob."
I told Moff that, by the way, and I was like, "Yeah, the Payne was not happy with the clientele." He
For
was
every
like,
24-month dry aged prosciutto, there was a little bit of mortadella.
Bro, and there wasn't enough tequila to make any of them look good.
I said to him, "I'm like, there's no way I'm taking my shirt off. Like, I haven't worked out. I've been eating Chinese food and soda. I was like, I'm not gonna. There's no way." And then we got there, and I was like, "I'm a Greek god." Man, just some of these
I may or may not be chiseled out of stone.
My shirt was off in 30 seconds. I didn't give a single fuck. Like, yeah, there it is.
Tommy needs stock carrot.
Tommy, we're still trying to find the carcass that you skinned.
Yeah, right. It's Mr.
I
Cheetah.
wore a full animal print, Jake LaMotta style. Put my robe on, rap.
Yeah.
You're the man.
So obviously, the King of the Ring.
Can we touch base on the John Cena thing?
What?
Do you want to?
Oh, the theory? Well, I mean, I saw
here?
it briefly in an Instagram thing, so you might know more. Something about his soul is trapped in the light of the Wyatt Six, and that's why he's a heel now. And
because he never got out of the weird ass WrestleMania match that he had.
The Funhouse? The Firefly?
He never got out. And every time you saw him after the Funhouse, things were a little different. Things were weird. They were a little off.
I mean, you're deep diving right
and
now.
And then he went, he did come back as heel. He
turned heel.
He was heel at the heel Cena at the WrestleMania before. So he came back as Word Life Cena at MetLife. And then he went Firefly Funhouse. So the theory is he never left there. And that he is still trapped inside of the Firefly Funhouse. And the only person that can release him is either the Wyatt Six or Karrion Kross. X-Files.
Tune in next for the X-Files. It's coming on
Got any
next.
food in this joint?
That is a fucking heavy theory.
What is Karrion? I mean, I don't know a lot about Karrion Kross except that his wife is tight. What does he have to do with Bray Wyatt?
Because it's a similar Bray Wyatt feel, and everyone he touches, he kind of leads to the.
He's got a tattoo on him too. He's got one of those fireflies tattooed on him.
Was he part of Bray Wyatt's gang
So
in the
apparently, Bray Wyatt and him were supposed to be launching a TV show,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then they both got called back, and they were like, "What do we do?" He's like, "You fucking go."
Yeah.
So they were very close, and they were doing a project together before they got called back.
Gotcha.
And
that would have been.
I think,
sick.
but also it's the same thing. Wyatt, everyone touched, kind of went different, went heel. Everyone that Karrion Kross has been in touch with, whether it be a vignette or in the ring, has changed and has that evil streak.
But if it was finally
New
it's
Day-
coming to a fruition on a match finally.
Yeah.
Like it's been a lot of like right?
It was
but now
New
it's
Day, it
finally
was AJ Styles, and it was Sami Zayn. Forgive me if I'm missing anybody else, but those are the three.
well now New Day is far off the planet. I don't know
And
what the
they're
fuck happened
hilarious.
to them.
Bro,
I think
did
it's
you
hilarious.
see who was walking when I said, why is Xavier Woods just like a pimp?
He's like, that's like the thing. And then he's got like a fucking Fonzie curl.
It's kind of Velveteen Dreamish.
I don't mind it.
Velveteen
Kind
Dream,
of
that's
Velveteen
another-
Dreamish.
Yeah, sort
I'm
of.
gonna
Yeah, you
say
got to
so.
pick off anything you can.
How do you guys feel about Ron Killings?
We've
Was
loved
that
it
all
with
real? Did he really get fired?
Yeah, from everything.
Yes.
It wasn't a firing. It was just
Well,
like, hey, your contract's up.
Contract's up.
We're
money
not
was
bringing you
wrong.
back.
Money was wrong.
Money's not right. Yeah, so we're just gonna move on.
Fans-
And come the WWE universe, and they were just
IWC.
like, no fucking way, can you do this, right? And I think they listened. I think we all agreed upon it last couple weeks.
They claimed that it was a work.
Yeah, well, no.
I
Triple
would
H goes, you like the show? You like the show? It's
That's
like,
pretty good.
come on, man. Like, come on.
Like the show was.
Yeah, like we're all in the know that you guys were like, here's your arm, and then boom, you have to fucking you gotta cater to the fan. That's who's paying your bills. That's who's
If that's the case, like Fig said, why the fuck is it Karrion Kross in the world title picture when the whole IWC is begging for the guy?
well.
to go?
Again, you just gotta wait. It'll happen. If he, like I said, if he gets a convincing win over Zayn at King of the Ring, you're gonna see some heads turn, and then I think you're gonna get Triple H saying like, all right, we got something here. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
I'm sorry. Is he fighting against somebody for a title?
No, he's fighting Sami Zayn.
Oh, he's just fighting Sami Zayn.
Just straight up one-on-one match, just grudge match.
Oh,
happening.
that's right. Because Sammy.
Yeah.
That's right. I think
So that's
Sammy
half-
Lost to Orton.
Okay, so I'm sorry, man. I have wrestling ADHD. There's only one person I can talk to about wrestling, and that's JP
I was
from
gonna say, hi,
RKT.
JP. I was gonna say
Literally
before.
it. Everybody else would be like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Except for my dad. My dad had a brain injury. He hated wrestling, and now he loves it, which is crazy. Anyways, sorry, I'm all over the place.
No, it's cool.
Karrion Kross. Okay, he's cool. The fans like him, whatever. What about LA Knight?
Yeah.
LA
start.
Knight is the fucking man,
Don't
and they
even
don't let
start.
him win the ladder match.
I
They
started
don't
to
let
fall out of the LA Knight
Okay.
bubble. I
Okay.
started to little by
He's a
little. I
good
was
wrestler.
like, man, they're not going to do anything.
The
with him,
Fox
so-
2 match in WrestleMania
Sick.
was sick.
Yes, it was very good.
I think
But
it's the
Payne's a
perfect-
big advocate for him.
think
I'm
it's the
starting to
perfect
get back
setup.
on that train.
I was very nervous that he was going to fall into that category of he got himself over. WWE didn't get him over, so they're just going to let him. They're going to give him a little bit and then yank him back
Finish
out.
that.
And they tried to do that by taking the belt off of him, but because he's so loved and so good at what he does, and he's in phenomenal shape, he's kept himself relevant, and they have no choice but to work with him.
Yeah, man. He's fucking.
So,
who cares if he's
The
literally
best
Stone Cold in a
thing
rock?
about him is he can now go away for a little bit, right? But now he can come right back in a world title picture
Yeah.
with Rollins and that new stable because they haven't.
He is
wanted to
poking
eliminate
at Rock.
him.
He's been poking at Rock.
And they destroyed him. They're going to say they said he got the whatever tsunamis. He's off TV for a while. It's perfect. So whenever Rollins does cash in,
You
you
just
have the
get
ability of
LA.
LA Knight to come on in and be the first person to go after him for that title. That's what I hope they're setting it up for.
Yeah.
Because I'm a huge LA Knight guy as well. But it's there. Like it's right there for us.
All right, so we got the finals of the King of the Ring set up. We kind of called it last week. It's Orton. It's Cody. First of all, for a match this big with that much history, to have a week to build it, it kills me. It kills my soul. I'm like, dude,
Absolutely.
you're telling me like they're like Cole is trying to paint you a picture on Raw. Like, oh, he was in Legacy and he was in this and this is the
He's
but you're
trying to
building it
cast
in
it
one
out.
day. Like, it's like, oh my god, bro! Like you have this could be a Mania main event, dude.
Multi-generation lineage.
Dude,
Like, it's just-
yeah, with Cowboy Bob and Dusty
Get
and all this shit.
DiBiase out of jail.
Yeah, what?
What was
What
what was
His kid got into some shit.
Orton's grandfather's name?
Cowboy Bob. No.
Orton's grandfather.
High Chief Mayavian. Wrong bloodline. Right. Third generation superstar. Yeah, man, it's crazy how they hot-shotted this. But now, in my opinion, I don't think it goes any other way than Cody winning this thing.
But now it's Cody Gunther? Because they said
brand, your respective brands.
Your respective brands.
But Cody's SmackDown. I know it sounds stupid, but he's SmackDown. I know that, and that's why this fucking roster draft bullshit never works. Never works. Yeah. They're like, this guy's got drafted here. But everybody's intertwining shows no matter what.
Always.
But Cody was there. Cody was there a lot when they went to Netflix because they're like, we gotta.
And they just confused because the match was on Raw.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So
Cody's also the guy when you put on fucking Netflix.
He's like, whoa.
It's Cody.
He's the poster boy, right? So I think it automatically goes to him, and then all of a sudden you have a situation where it's Cody Cena at SummerSlam again. Because I don't think we'll start with the King of the Ring, but then we'll get into the CM Punk title match. But I don't think there's a shot that Cody loses this thing. Orton's been a stepping stone for how many people, which is ridiculous to say because he's so goddamn good.
And he gets better. He's in better shape every time he comes
he's
out.
Benjamin Button, bro. He's going the other way.
He looks just like
he's the man.
He looks just like Figs. It's unbelievable.
For Randy's right. The fucking Orton podcast. For Orton.
What's your background?
I'm Italian and Puerto Rican.
I was going to say, you got a Savio
beautiful mix. I
got a what?
You got a little Savio going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Savio, I like it.
100%.
Savio's beloved.
He's a legend.
Really is.
In Puerto Rico, when they have shows there, he's Hogan. He's Hogan. And our champion.
I was going to say Bad Bunny.
It's Bad Bunny and then Savio. It's like Hogan Warrior.
That was a good match with Bad Bunny.
And that's the thing. That's the problem, though, is matches like that, when he's actually good and has trained a little bit, and then you see what Logan's doing, and you're like, wow, man, everybody can do this. It's so easy. Yeah, and then you got fucking his favorite guy, Travis Scott.
Oh, he stinks.
He was terrible. He's like, how did
he smacked his shit
lay
out
it into him? He
goes, how do you let this guy smack your champion, your number one draw?
In the fucking ear.
He got him back with his main move. It was perfect.
Oh yeah. They practiced.
I'll protect you. And meanwhile, he's fucking smoking him. But anyway, so I think Orton is the stepping stone again. He loses a really good match unless they want to build something else. Because remember, for whatever reason, SummerSlam needed to be 2 nights, so now you got to fill 2 nights of action.
Why'd they do that?
Because they just think they can. Because you know why? Because they're in debt. They're in heavy fucking debt. They need
$3
money.
Worth
and
of
is
debt.
that why there's all these? Is that why
TKO fucking
is 3.7?
Yeah.
Is that why there's a Slim Jim table now?
Right. Right. They'll sell the rights to everything, and of course they have to hit that line too.
Yeah.
But when he went through the table, Corey Graves is like, "Oh, he would snap right through that." And I was like,
if you I'm not surprised that Logan is as good as he is. He's exceeding
He's an athlete,
but he's got a background in wrestling like Brock had. Not to that level, but
yeah,
he was a high caliber,
high
caliber athlete. He did wrestling. He played football. He's not. He didn't come in blind.
Johnny Hammersticks eating ice cream all day. Just doing backflips.
He's like Travis Scott.
He is an athlete, so he can come in and catch on to stuff. And it just so happens that he's one of the top personalities on YouTube.
How do you guys feel about that guy, JC? The tour of the island. What's his name? The Simone guy.
Oh yeah. Fuck me, Jeff Cobb.
Yeah. How do you
Jeff Cobb on the Indies was a fucking killer. And now you bring him
Jeff Cobb a few times.
We had Jeff Cobb at
He does a fucking backflip, just standing
a fucking ridiculous athlete.
He does
with untapped potential,
and he also does everything that Steiner's did in terms of suplexes and throwing dudes over his head.
He
makes it look that much better. He's a.
I want to see him go off. I think you're gonna see
him and Fatu would be fucking that's.
But now putting him with Solo, I don't think they want to do it twice, where Solo just gets buried.
We'll notice how they
Solo's getting better on the mic. I like this funny Solo.
That's
it.
Where he's like this.
Yeah. Or him going, stealing,
yabba dabba me.
You did grow up with Jimmy and Jay. You have a sense of humor.
He's not just this he's not the Wish version of Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
right? He's actually got a personality.
But there was a disconnect with him when he first came out to now, because there was that I felt like there was a portion of his little career so far of his short career that like he came in as that killer, like the Umaga.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like after Roman, it just kind of like. It was.
He was the lead main event though. He was the lead storyline for what 8 months.
I understand that.
That was crazy.
But I am on record saying that he's not main event caliber.
I agree with you
at the time, and still don't think he's main caliber at the time now. But I just think that like he fell off, and now he's got to try and build himself back up with his own shtick.
Yeah.
And he's starting to do that with. But they're also trying to build. They're starting to build him back up again as a killer.
Yeah. Well, but it's
chef. Yeah. I can't see that far.
Maybe
one
not
of the greatest
killer.
chefs of all time.
Maybe not a killer, but they're starting to build him up as a top drawer. So like they're starting to get him to that. They're trying to build him to a top heel.
And I think it can happen. He's got the tools to do it. But yeah, back to the just kind of flipping it back on its ear with. Does anybody actually think Randy Orton can actually win this thing? No, right? Like it's just not. It's a foregone conclusion. Cody wins.
What do you win? If you win, what do you win?
You win a championship opportunity. No,
SummerSlam.
And you get the crown, and you get the whole pageantry and all this other shit.
What's the one with
So now,
Has he ever been king?
I think that's AEW.
No, there's one with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan last year and Cody, they won a ring.
That was like super duper
crown jewel.
Crown jewel, sorry.
But the belt was like,
yeah, that belt was crazy.
Having her put it over her shoulder,
Randy's
like
Raw. Randy is Raw.
Yep.
And
Randy SmackDown.
Randy SmackDown?
I'm pretty sure Randy SmackDown.
Whatever.
So SmackDown. So this he kept saying respective brand, but I think it's winner takes on the winner of Cena.
Because I was going to say the only way that I see Randy winning is Randy Goldberg.
I'm sorry.
Well, that I was going to ask you guys.
Randy versus Goldberg.
Goldberg's done after
Can
this.
he wrestle? Can
You're about to find out.
Goldberg said that this is his last match and he's retiring. Michael Cole.
When's the last time
Michael Cole said, "What if you win the title?" He goes, "Well, that's interesting, isn't it?"
He's not going to win. If they put the belt on Goldberg,
what's happening.
I'm going to lose
Cash.
fucking
I
mind.
already told you he's going to win the belt, and then they're going to cash it in with Seth.
And Seth is going to take. But
that's
doesn't
my
Seth
opinion.
was that promo he did? Wasn't he basically saying like this is second place, like this one?
Well,
Like
he was
the
trying
real
to
belt
make. He
is-
was trying to
Well,
make
when he
it.
had it.
When he had it, he was trying to
He
elevate
was
it.
saying that I'm the reason this is the number one belt.
Oh, okay.
And I still think you're one company, one world champion. That's it.
He
we
needs
got to
to win,
stop
yeah.
this multi-brand bullshit. It just never worked.
Yeah.
And then you start carrying around two belts like Jericho did at one point, and Triple H and all these other guys. I'm like, just world champion. That's another thing. I know you're a big boxing guy. There was years where I was just like, how many fucking belts are in boxing? It's like the WBC fly super duper flyweight, and I'm like, oh,
You weigh 207 pounds. I weigh 202, so we got to be different champions.
exactly. Like, oh, you're the pound of your weight class. How much did you lose for this fight? Nothing, actually. I just showed
took a
up.
shit. I'm in your
I
weight
just
class.
sweat. That's all it was. But yeah, there's too many belts. But I think Cody's going to
We're
take
not
it.
naive. We're not dumb enough to believe that the two separate rosters are because we still don't know if Randy Orton or fucking Cody Rhodes is Raw or SmackDown.
That's
so.
what
What
I'm-
does the championship matter? If
You
don't
need
even
to
know
bring
who
back the
has-
European Championship.
Thank you. Bring it on back. Shane McMahon, one of the greatest European champions of all time. So now with the championship talk, you shift on over to John Cena and CM Punk. Now, eventually, John Cena's going to come back to the light side, right? And I don't know how he does that. And I don't think he does that at King of the Ring. I think he does it at SummerSlam, which would make
6, bro. Come on.
well, which would make me think that he's going to get the win over Punk here, and there's not going to be a title change at fucking King of the Ring. I just don't see it. I don't
Is
live.
this Punk's first title match since he's been back?
No.
Yes, I don't really recall. Yes, yeah, all right. I mean,
This is
he's
Punk.
been trying to get there, trying to
Which
main
is so
event
weird.
WrestleMania, all the shit.
Like, we all thought he was going into, and he was going to win Money in the Bank. He was going to win the Chamber, right? He was going to win the Royal Rumble. Like we
He's
all
being a
thought-
team player.
and now
He's being a
he
team player.
actually has the title shot, and to him to go out with Cena taking. When have you ever seen Punk get destroyed on a microphone?
Well, he didn't get a chance to fight back. He was
Yes, but Cena
he was doing
stole his
the old
promo
6-minute sell.
and fucking
Yeah.
How long could you possibly lay out? You're like,
When
shit, when is this over?
When he was, what the hell did he say? He goes, they get it.
Like,
we're also at what? I was trying to do the countdown when Cena said how many days he has back. It was
What,
like,
no spreadsheet?
That includes. I haven't had the time for it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would be one.
Whatever.
I have an Excel spreadsheet's problem. Don't tell anybody.
very,
I was
very
waiting for the
bad
tablet
problem.
to come out.
Oh, no. There was a very attractive woman in our presence the other day. And he's like, I have a spreadsheet. And he like busts it out. And she's like, this is amazing. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm like walking around like, how is anybody impressed by this shit?
spreadsheet for the ladies.
It's like some people whip out their credit cards. This guy whips out his whole his iPad. It's like, here you go.
Let me explain to you the color coordination.
He's like, let me show you my MacBook Surface.
He just puts it on the table, clears everything off.
But there's only a certain amount of dates that John Cena has left. He said he has a specific amount of dates.
Yeah.
26
How
or
long can
something?
he hold this
So that's
title
what I'm
for?
saying. I hope it's not.
He wants to have more matches, and not just the 1 minute promos.
I hope it's not cliche where he's going to beat everybody, and then on the last day, Cody's going to win.
He's gonna drop.
I don't think it goes that way. I think it's done at SummerSlam.
He drops
To somebody, either whether it
And
be
he
Punk
goes on for
again
a face run till
or
the end.
Cody again. Something he's gonna lose at SummerSlam because the fall, like literally fall season, September, October, November, like the back end, he's got to be a babyface.
You got
And I understand he's doing all this merchandise and shit, and everybody's like, "I was here. It's the last time." And those others, they got fucking color coordinated for every team that he's going. Like, the Lakers the other day in LA, it was blue and purple and yellow. So they have merch. It's still buying. It's still selling. They're not worried about that part.
It's probably would have sold regardless, and I think that's why they pulled the trigger to just do it this
That's
way.
what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
now, if you
I
notice,
hate to be that guy that's coordinated merch.
well, listen,
I need green and white.
yeah, we're in Boston. Give me Celtics. Like, I get it. But, like, if you noticed, I don't know if anybody else noticed, the crowd's starting to cheer him a little bit now.
Well, yeah, they booed
oh my
Cody.
God,
They booed Cody at WrestleMania, but
He
now,
didn't
like,
get one
during
boo.
that promo,
He didn't get one boo.
when he was off on his, like, going in on his shit,
Yeah,
they were cheering. They were in on it.
to a
Yeah.
crowd that was chanting CM Punk to Seth Rollins,
Right.
Yes.
Right. So it's like,
which is fucking awesome.
right. I think so, too.
No one really likes Seth.
Yeah,
They just like his entrance though.
well, that's another thing. Like, some of these guys are just music to me. Like, Seth Rollins to me.
Oh, Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
Tommy last week. Tommy, the Sami Zayn gets some pops. I'm like, no, they sing to his music.
Yeah.
That's all.
The guy that you hate.
So
So
you- we have to attack this now. Figs, you got a problem with Jey Uso?
I mean, the guy's got.
Tell the world because
What's your problem, bro?
As I have.
You know what the scene is, right? Yeah.
The guy has a super kick, which is not.
Wow, glasses came
Which
off.
is not even a good super kick.
We're here
okay?
for it.
Okay.
All right. Shawn Michaels, the best super kick in the game.
I will not disagree with you
Fatu's
there.
got a great super kick. Penta's got a better super kick. I can keep going. On the mic, he forgets his lines. He's fucking, oh, come on. There's all these pauses, and Jimmy Uso's better on the mic. He's funnier. Blah, blah, blah. He's got better. He does his moves better. Uso splash, does it fine. Jay's got a good Uso splash. Spear? Come on, really? You're doing Roman spear? You got super kick,
But
you got
is it
spear.
really
you can't-
Roman Spear?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's,
Goldberg's.
I guess it's
Mine.
mine. It's actually Edge's.
It's a gore. It's Rhinos.
I don't listen. I like the pops. I like it when he does well. I like it when he reverses moves. I like that he did Gunther's power bomb. I was like, okay, cool. I like to see different things. But most of the time, it's spear, super kick, splash, spear, super kick, splash. It's the same thing over
And
and
then-
over.
and then
you want
reverse
to hear
flash.
something funny, though?
Yeah.
There was also another guy who only had a certain amount of move sets, and he was one of the most popular superstars ever. His name's John Cena. You might have heard of him. So I don't think it matters how many fucking moves this guy does.
But
He's
John
got people
Cena
here.
never got an encore pop to his entrance.
That's my favorite thing in wrestling right now is when the music stops and then
The
he
encore
like
pop.
and then he's like,
Yeah,
do it again. And
That's
then,
fucking awesome.
Run it back, run it
like
back.
a
He kind of sold me on this.
It's-
but I still love the encore.
It's the encore. The encore is cool.
I can't fart, but he can smoke blunts.
Nobody's
No,
smoking
not
blunts.
yet. He
Yeah.
goes right up
Get the
in there.
thingy thing.
He goes like this.
I can't fart, but Dave Chappelle to smoke blunts.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh, dude, you're a piece of shit
not
for
even-
being in this.
There might be shit.
Anyway,
So I admire. I liked him when he was on the Bloodline. I liked that drama. You know, the family drama. All that stuff was great. On his own, I appreciate him for a while. But I'm like, all right, give Jimmy. Now let Jimmy fucking.
I think
do it.
Jimmy's going to get lost in it. He's already been
tried.
lost in the shuffle.
Well, now he's tag teaming with Fatu, probably.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's
that'll
good.
be
I like
cool.
that.
That'd be cool.
Jimmy
right?
Fatu versus the other guy.
Yeah.
I like that for Jimmy. I hate it for Fatu.
Jay's
just
best-
let him ride the rocket.
Well,
Jay's
that's-
best
well-
super kick of all time was when he broke out of the bloodline.
He goes,
I have two.
Yeah. Bang.
And he fucking.
Well, he did a good one on Cody the other night, but
You know,
he actually connected and hit
Super
Cody in the
kicks
face.
are harder than people think because if
Yeah.
you've got somebody in there like Cena, who me and him talk about all the time, that can't take a bump,
Yeah.
and he's like
Elbows.
constant. He goes on his elbows, but like he blocks here. So like if you're blocking here, you can't get anything through. So like
Yeah.
it just goes here and then you're here. He does it with the belt.
Yeah.
He does, like everything. It's just like
I'm sorry. I'm go ahead.
Send. Okay.
Is he purposely letting the crowd see that he's calling all the matches? Is this what he meant by I'm ruining wrestling?
I don't think so.
Or did he just do that? Because I watch Cena and I watch him go again. I see him talking to the rest. Where like most guys are, you're covering it. Everybody knows
so
the
what happens
angles.
when you have a short hair, when you can't cover up, right? When you have long hair, you can fucking say as much as you want.
Yeah.
But when you're in the Cena situation, it's kind of hard to whisper. You gotta have somebody close to you, or you gotta there's so many ways to do it, but maybe Cena's at the point where he's like, fuck it, they know.
That's what I'm saying.
They get it.
Or he started at a time where there wasn't HD cameras.
Yeah.
The best time that anyone's ever queued somebody up loud on an open mic was when Rico was on top rope and he's like, God damn it, Jeff! And then Jeff Hardy, 30 seconds later, comes out of nowhere and knocks him off the rope. Meanwhile, everyone's like this, waiting for him to do a moonsault.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Jericho's notorious for that, though. Jericho, you can hear Jericho's.
Have you seen what Jericho looks like lately?
Yeah,
looks great.
Oh, he got back in shape. He lost
a lot of that weight, man. He looks good. Looks like he's ready for another WWE run.
Yeah.
You wait. It's happening. I was the biggest Jericho-holic when he came back for the first, the original OG thing. People started to think, does Dave own any other shirts? Or is, it always, the Y2J or the Jericho-holic? Because it was as close as I was going to get to Shawn Michaels. Because I'm the biggest Michaels guy in the world.
Man.
So, when Jericho came around, I was like, oh, long blonde hair, tights.
I like Shawn, too.
Full of his own shit.
Speaking of super kicks, I saw someone with Shawn Michaels, what do you do for your super kick? He goes, it's kind of like the mail. I sent it, I don't know where it's going to land. Because I just put it up there, man.
So here's, this is going to sound real off the wall, and I wonder if anybody caught this, or maybe I was too high. I don't know. I was watching Raw the other night, and the Yin and the Yang promo, did you see that one? Yin Yang promo with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk? All their roads together, blah, blah, blah. Yin and the Yang. Highlight. All of them. I have to rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure there's some very random, Shawn Michaels getting on his knees and doing this in the middle of this whole promo. And I'm like, did I see that right? I may have been on cloud fucking 10 at that point, but I'm pretty sure I saw something where they just snuck in some random-ass Shawn Michaels entrance in a CM Punk and John Cena fucking promo. I could be completely off base. This could make no sense to anybody. Or I could be breaking the biggest news of all time right now, and I don't even know it.
Or Shawn was in the truck
it'd be funny if he just snuck in one of my entrances.
Well, they'll probably remove it like they did the lady in WrestleMania. And Cena's entrance, when Cena came out black and white, a camera lady comes out and removes something real quick. If you watch WrestleMania now, they took her out. They fucking magically took her out.
That's impressive.
That's
I just saw it today on the train. I was like,
that is impressive.
So
that's what Dave does for all of our episodes.
I remove people. But anyway, yeah. So
when I start talking about Jay, I'm going to disappear. I'm like,
so how do you feel about Jey Uso? Why is Tommy T talking about Jey Uso so much and there's nobody sitting next to Dave? But anyway, so look, King of the Ring is going to be great. I think it's going to be a good pay-per-view. It's in Saudi. It's in the afternoon. So if you're not doing anything at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, tune in.
I'll be sleeping.
I was going to say I'll probably be doing something with my kids and then I'll catch up later. But
I'll be waiting for the worst thing possible to happen. Please don't. My anxiety's already killing me. I gotta know.
We know what we're going to do to America. Get rid of all of their WWW stars. Imagine that's their fucking trick. That would be traumatizing to kids all over the world.
Okay.
They're not going to attack you, Mr. Trump. Don't worry.
Hypothetical. Who would be the sleeper cell within WWE?
Sami Zayn! He's on a run right now, praying to Mecca, texting his pals, letting them know what time to fucking nuke it, bro.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that would be horrible.
like his music, where the build up at the let's go, boo! Oh boy, this is not the.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
This is not the. I'm not Big J Okerson. I can't talk like this here.
It's okay because he's a comedian.
Right. See, that's the rule.
I love wrestling.
I'm sorry, that's the rule.
And there's no apologies allowed.
No editing either.
Is that not like the golden rule, right? No apologies?
I guess.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry that I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. But anyway, look.
Podcast.
Figs, plug your stuff. Where are you going to be? What are you going to do? Because we're wrapping this up. So.
Oh, man. What are we doing? So we got, I'm in Miami this weekend, Miami Improv on tour with Vinny Guadagnino. Him and I are on fucking tour. It's going to be crazy. Come on. Listen, if you're a wrestling fan,
Let's party.
It's going to be all hot chicks. So please, I need a couple fat guys to come to the show. So if you're a fat guy that likes wrestling, just come so we can balance the crowd.
Beautiful.
So I can have a fan on my side.
You gonna join us at the War on the Shore or what?
So here's we'll talk. Let's talk about it after. I think I'll be here. It'll be perfect.
Awesome.
Anyways, or I might be in Magoobies in Baltimore. I'm not sure. We'll talk
Baltimore.
Come to the
Part of
stand.
the reason why the stand sponsored us. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, brother.
He's in the main event. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
brother, I'm gonna be there, brother. Yeah, brother. Sami Zayn, better relax, buddy. You don't. That's what we need. Hulk Hogan to put him in his place. You all want
Sammy's gonna be backed by Colonel Mustafa.
Oh my God!
And Sergeant Slaughter.
I am a real American.
With his American beer too.
Finally, Hogan gets cheered.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, you say death to who, brother? It's like, oh shit. Anyway, sorry. He's the comedian, not us.
At Comic Mike Figs. And if you're watching this show and you want to come to the stand, fucking hit me up on the DM. And if I'm hosting, I'll get you guys in. But you got to say that you guys were watching the show. That's the only way you're getting in.
Perfect. Love it. So look, War on the Shore, 20 days away from now.
Oh my God.
As you're watching this probably on a Thursday morning, it's 19 at this point. So we are close. We are getting there. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. For Dave Sturcio, Tommy T, and of course Chris Payne, and the one and only Mike Figs. This has been another episode of That Said Show, the Fight Factory Wrestling Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.